Kev. It's always hard to do an interview after a defeat. Obviously, the first goal takes a major deflection. It can go for you, it can go against you. But to then concede a couple of goals to go 3-0 down, what was your gut reaction to that?
Well, if we look at Tuesday's game, we score early and then don't go and punish you with Town, so to speak. But the first half, the whole of the first half, I'll be honest with you, it's just weak. It didn't show any character. There wasn't an abundance of quality, and it shouldn't take a conversation at half time where players at Sheffield United come out in the second half and show some character and pride. It's a bare minimum, and all credit to the supporters. They were clapping them up afterwards, and they was acknowledging the effort in the second half. But those things and what we just spoke about with changing, and they're a bare minimum. Okay, before you talk about quality, patterns of play, bits and pieces like that, yes, they did show character second half, but we still lost the game. And to concede 5 goals in one game, yes, the first one was a deflection. I think the fourth goal really hurts us because we just scored, go down the other end, they get a corner, and conceding from the set piece like that for me is just a mentality thing. People being brave, people taking accountability, get back into the game, so to speak. And then again, the 5th goal kills us a little bit. We had more chances, so we've scored 4 goals today. We had more chances to finish the game. We had lots of chances today. We just showed when we came out second half that maybe Broadbridge Heath that we played in the first half, when you put teams under pressure, it was a slightly different game. But I think that the conversation we just had in there, I think for players sometimes, I know this sounds like a bit of a contradiction, but when you're losing 3-4 goals, sometimes it's easy to play. Okay, so we need players that are going to show up when it's 0-0, when you're 1-0 up, when you're 1-0 down. But I think this is probably a stage of the season, or a game in the season, where things are going to change in terms of the application of the group, because I think everybody within reason has sufficient time now to show what they can do, to show their vulnerabilities and to show their strengths. But we're not going to carry on in this manner for the next.
That was going to be one of my questions really, is there a number of shirts up for grabs now?
Well, I don't think there's some players that have been consistent all season, but not many. So when I spoke before about, frustration from a management perspective is consistency and being able to pick a team. But even still, the majority of those players have been with us all season. So I don't think many players could complain if they lost their shirt. And it's going to get more competitive now because we've had to bolster the squad. We've kind of had a hand force with that, and we've done so. So when everyone's fit and available now, there's not a shirt for everybody. And I think as a management team, we're extremely loyal and we try and work with players, and we don't shift accountability because we're more accountable than anyone. But things need to change about that, so they will. And I won't go into detail about how, who, why, and the why I've kind of explained for them. But this is definitely a line in the sand for us. So things will improve now. I've got every confidence because I'm not going to accept turning up and not working hard enough and not showing character.
In terms of Tuesday's game, you expected 1 or 2 players back that weren't available for selection today, maybe?
Yeah, Danny, we're obviously still is maybe a week or so away. Hassan should be back and available on Tuesday. Julian will hopefully be available on Tuesday. So yeah, we should have a competitive squad to be able to select from.
One new face you have brought in is the winger Michael. Have you been impressed with what he's shown so far?
Yeah, I think Michael has shown those characteristics that albeit he's only been with us in his first start today, and obviously got some minutes against Heath Town. But I definitely think he's got the characteristics that we're looking for. I think his work ethic is very good, and he's made a good start. I've been impressed with it.
One thing you have mentioned is the supporters. Obviously, quite a lot there Tuesday, a lot here on Saturday. It's nice to see that they're still backing us all the way.
Oh, absolutely! Like when they're clapping the players off at the end there after losing 5-4, and there was a lot of emotion there. We need to do better for them, right? It's their club. There's some young players that played for the club before, and we made an intention of bringing them back, so they've got an allegiance to the club. But players do come and go, right? And careers are relatively short, but fans stay, don't they? We support the club. And we deserve to, or they deserve, better than what they got for large parts of the first half today. And we're conscious of that as a management team. We don't take for granted support like that because not all clubs have it. And it's a huge attribute for Sheffield United, so we need to maintain that. And when they turn up, they need to see players working hard for their club.
Thanks, Kev.